Hello everyone, my name is TheUhhoh, and today we're doing some more Runescape. If it looks like I'm in a different place, it's because I am. I decided, to come down to Falador, just to hang out and maybe talk to the White Knights a bit about the inevitable betrayal of Sir Owen after he has been corrupted in that last quest, which, by the way, we finally fucking did it, guys. We finally fucking did it. We managed to defeat Dawn. We beat the Black Knights. We took over their organization. We got the Wand of Resurrection for Sarah Dolman. We revived Sir Owen, even though I didn't think it was a good idea. And now, I guess we're going to go revive all the Centaurs. That totally won't turn against humanity and destroy all of Glyndor. That's totally not going to happen. I mean, it's not like Sir Owen's evil now, right? But yeah, I don't think we can actually do that quest. At least it didn't give me the option to do it, which kind of tells me that it's either got a higher level gap or it's not a free-to-play quest. And unfortunately, I do have some news about the free-to-play situation and the Darkscape situation, which I think we need to get into foremost. Darkscape is shut down, so unfortunately, I won't be able to transfer into Darkscape anymore because the servers are down, and they're not coming back online. I'm sorry about that, guys. I only figured this out like 2 days ago when I was trying to register the account for the playthrough, and apparently it shut down on the 29th, which, relatively speaking, is not that long ago. So, this is kind of a new thing, and yeah, I'm sorry, but the Darkscape series is not going to happen anymore. I don't have any power over that, and unfortunately, that likely means that RuneScape coverage will cease when we run out of free-to-play content because, well, I'm not going to really discuss my financial situation too much. Needless to say, I can't really afford a monthly subscription right now. It's just not in my budget. I mean, I might be able to afford like 1 or 2 months, but definitely not enough to actually play the entire game, and it's unfortunate, but that's just the reality we live in. But, yeah, we're going to keep going until we run out of free-to-play content, and there's actually one more quest. Actually, no, there's 2 more quests that I know of that we can actually do right now that are within our level ranges. And I think those 2 quests are that one quest for the Dwarf that wants us to do something with mining over there in Buthrope. And then there's one that's actually in Falador, surprisingly enough, that I think it wants us to repair a sword or something. If my memory serves me right, this is the Blue Right quest, if I remember correctly. I think this is the quest that unlocks the Blue Right ore. So, we're going to go see about that. We're going to go talk to the guy. I think he's in the castle. I do remember that we actually started this quest, but I don't think we managed to finish it, is the thing. I think we managed to reach Varric. We were supposed to do something at Varric. We were supposed to talk to some guy, and we got there and we really just couldn't find him. So maybe this asshole, the Squire guy, is going to have a few hints to that. Maybe it was actually blocked off by level caps. Because sometimes quests are like that in this game. They're blocked off by weird level caps. You gotta wait until you're a high enough level to get past them and all that nonsense. Okay, so we still haven't found who we were supposed to talk to. Apparently we're supposed to find a bunch of dwarves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Blue Right quest. I'm almost certain this is the Blue Right quest now. And if my memory serves me, the Blue Right quest is located somewhere near Port Sarum. That's where apparently the dwarves are. But I think we actually have to find this information out from someone, and that's probably the guy in Varric they asked us to talk to. So I'm going to actually head down to Varric real quick, and I'm going to give it another look. I'm going to give it another look. We're going to try to figure out who the hell we're supposed to talk to, and see if we can talk to them, and then, I don't know, continue on our merry way. Is that... Is that dragon? Is that fucking dragon? Because I'm pretty sure we can't get dragon armor in the free-to-play worlds, but I'm almost certain that's dragon armor. I mean, it looks like dragon armor. It's not the dragon armor I remember, but it's certainly got the colors for it. And it certainly got the artistic design to potentially be it. I wonder if they've actually unlocked the dragon armor in the free-to-play worlds, if that's a thing now. That'd be cool. That'd be really fucking cool, because I didn't have, like, dragon plates or dragon chain or whatever the fuck it was, but I did have the stone chestplate. I did have a dragon scimitar, which, believe it or not, scimitars were probably my favorite weapons back in the day, and I'm actually pretty sure that was the case for most people. I'm pretty sure scimitars are among the most effective weapons, or were the most effective weapons back when I played. Everyone was using them, for fuck's sakes. Literally everyone. Are you the guy I need to talk to about this? Are you the guy? No, you're not? Okay, well, what about you, the museum guard? Oh, you're... no, apparently it's not you either. What about... No? Is there anyone in here that might... Oh, maybe the information clerk might know something about the Imikando Dwarves. Dig site exhibit, please. Of course, the dig site exhibit has several display cases. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck. Okay, so, no, you don't have any information. Maybe the teacher does. Stop pulling! We've plenty of time to see everything. Oh, but miss, it's so exciting! No, you don't have any information for us either. Well, you guys. I mean, you guys look like you're doing some architecture, or not architecture, whatever the fuck you're doing. It's not paleontology, it's archaeology. Hello there! Welcome to the museum! No. What about you? No? Okay, well, apparently these guys have nothing to say. So I guess I just have to go with my gut instinct, and my gut instinct is telling me that I'm right in the assumption that the Imikando Dwarf is over by Port Sarim. So I'm going to teleport over to Lumbridge, and we're going to... Actually, I shouldn't have teleported to Lumbridge. I should have teleported to, whatever the fuck that village is, Draenor. Should have teleported there, that's closer. I'll just teleport once I get here. So we're going to teleport to Draenor, and we're going to walk over all the way to Port Sarim. Is there a lodestone in Port Sarim? Because if there is, I should probably unlock that while I'm there. It'd probably be a good idea. We're going to do that. We're going to scan the local area, see if we can't find a dwarf. And if there is a dwarf there, well, that's good news for us, because then we can just immediately finish the quest and get a blue-right sword, which would be pretty legit. I don't know how damaging a blue-right sword is compared to the Dark Mace of Sauron, but... well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So what is this? Oh, this is just one of the buildings in Port Sarim. I thought it was like a new building or something, like a new guild hall. But no, that'd be too fucking cool. That'd be too fucking cool if we had like a new building, like a guild hall or something that you could join and go on amazing quests. But no, we have all. It's just a fucking inn. Okay, I don't think the thief's gonna attack me anymore. I'm pretty sure they've learned their lesson not to fuck with the Dark Lord. So I'm gonna just walk past that asshole, and we're gonna continue on our way up here. I'm pretty sure this is the place. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. It's very possible that I am completely and totally wrong. Cannot discount that. It has been, like, almost a decade since I've played this game, after all. So... yeah, I take anything that I say here with a grain of salt, but I think this is the area. I think that's actually the hut over there. Let's go see if that's him. If there's a dwarf in there, we know that we're right, even if it doesn't trigger the dialogue. There is a dwarf. This is... okay, we're definitely right then. This is definitely the guy that we need to talk to. But do we actually have the knowledge that we need? No, we don't. Shit. So how the fuck do we get it then? How do we figure out that he's the dwarf that we're looking for? I'm pretty sure that's him. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I actually had to look up who the intermediary was, because for some reason they don't have like a little quest list in the game telling us our objectives. And then it turns out we were actually talking to the wrong person in Varric the whole time. We were actually supposed to be talking to the librarian, not to the historian. Which doesn't really make a lot of sense. You'd think if you wanted to talk about an ancient civilization of dwarves, you'd want to talk to the historian, but no, apparently the librarian just knows everything. So we're going to go talk to the librarian, see what he can tell us about the dwarves, and hopefully that'll be that. I think he's probably going to be in the palace, right? I mean, he has to be. I'm pretty sure most people in this city can't read, given the time period, so he's got to be in the palace. It's like the royal library or something, I'm assuming. Oh, hey, Ozan, what the fuck are you doing here? That's odd. Hey, Ozan, what's going on? I've got you now, thief. You've broken into the palace for the last time. What's happening here? Caught this man breaking into the palace. I need to hold him here until Captain Ravin comes to talk him into custody. I was already inside. You caught me breaking out. Alright, I caught this man breaking out of the palace. He was stealing Queen Elamera's bedroom slippers. Tell the story properly, man. I leaped from the battlements into the branches of a yew tree, scaled the perimeter wall, and jumped down here where I knew my accomplice would be waiting. Accomplice? Accomplice what? Accomplice what? You're under arrest for aiding a notorious criminal. That was a distraction. He's gone, isn't he? Yes. Thank you, stranger. I will sling the tale of how you aided me, Ozan, the master thief. Okay, well, you know, Ozan, we know each other, right? We're not fucking strangers. You know who I am. I helped you on a fucking quest. No idea what that was about, by the way. I guess it was just like a random event, maybe? I mean, I have no idea. I'm not even going to comment. Ozan shouldn't even be here. He's supposed to be over attacking Karhandin or whatever the fuck that city is. He's supposed to be going over there to save the fucking prince. He shouldn't be over here fucking attacking the king. Also, speaking of the king, apparently anyone can just walk into the fucking palace, right into the throne room. King's just standing here, not even sitting on his throne. He's just walking around, and then the guards don't do anything. Damn, fucking security and fucking Varric is lax, man. So you mean that any lowly peasant can just walk through that gate, come in here, and just talk to the king? Jeez, he must be very popular if they're going to let that happen. Okay, let's see. Ask about the kingdom. Let's see what's going on. Greetings, your majesty. How fares the kingdom? Hello, friend. Perhaps you could consider wearing a less snabby herald cape next time we talk. A less shabby herald cape? What? Oh, you're angry because I'm wearing the cloak of Falador, aren't you? Oh, yes, sir. The kingdom is at peace, again, after the Battle of Lumbridge. I'm glad to see Saradomin and Zemrock are both gone from there now. Really hope that sort of thing doesn't happen again in my kingdom. There's a lot to tidy up. So as you can see, I'm very busy. Please don't waste my time. Fuck you! That's about the protected tree. Here's your majesty, how fares the tree west of Varric Bank? I received reports that the tree had died. I visited the tree myself and have seen a healthy tree growing. Yes, that is because Farmer Jimbo replaced the dead tree. Silence! He'll know more of this rumor-mongering. Greet the king, I guess. Greetings, your majesty. Do you have anything of importance to say? Not really. You'll have to excuse me, I'm very busy. I must keep my eyes fixed on Mortania to the east. Or both eyes, perhaps? Indeed, we cannot all be heroes wandering from one crisis to another. Ever since Cara Mare and her friends became famous, adventuring has become a career of choice amongst our youth. Yet people seem to forget that her tale is a cautionary one. Why? What happened to her? She withheld important information about one of her associates, and it very nearly led to disaster for all of us, every man, woman, and child. And what? I have spent enough time on you, adventurer. You'll have to excuse me, I have a kingdom to run. Well, fuck you too! Fuck you too! You know what? You're the first king getting outed. When I become Lord TheUhhoh, you're the first king getting your ass kicked on the streets. It'll be my fucking palace when I'm done. Fucking asshole. Seriously. Okay, so the librarian has got to be in here, right? He's got to be. He's got to be. There's no way that he's not. Yeah, he's definitely here. He's right back here. In fact, is that him over there? No, that's a Magus guy. There he is. It's Reldo. Okay, we're going to talk to this guy, because apparently he's the one we got to talk to. Can't help but notice, by the way, that he doesn't have a quest marker, which I find to be very bizarre. Most quests have quest markers, but apparently this one does not. You might want to think about addressing that, Jagex, because consistency could really do in, helping us organize, figure out what's supposed to be going on, that kind of thing, maybe. Yeah, just some thoughts for consideration. Hello, stranger! What do you know about the Emankando Dwarves? The Emankando Dwarves, you say? Ah, yes. For many hundreds of years, they were the world's most skilled smiths. They used secret smithing knowledge passed down from generation to generation. Unfortunately, about a century ago, the once thriving waste was wiped out during the barbarian invasions of that time. So, are there any Emankando left at all? I believe a few of them survived, but with the bulk of their population destroyed, their numbers have dwindled even further. I believe I remember a couple living in Asgarnia, near the cliffs of the Asgardian southern peninsula, but they do keep to themselves. They tend not to tell people that they're the descendants of the Emankando, which is why people think that the tribe has died out totally. But you may well have more luck talking to them if you bring them some drugs. Red berry pie. So yeah, basically drugs. They really like red berry pie. Okay, so I need to get red berry pie, and I'm assuming if I go over here to my skill list, I'll be able to see the requirements of cooking red berry pie. I'm almost certain they're going to be really high. Would I be right in that assumption? Probably. Where the fuck is it? Let's see summer pie. Where's red berry? I have no idea what red berry pie is. Well, we're going to have to figure that out, because if we don't got the fucking red berry pie, there's no way we're going to be able to talk to the Amacondos. It's probably one of their ancient traditions. Like, I could totally see that as a thing. I'm just saying. I could totally see that as a dwarven tradition. The two dwarven families, upon meeting each other, must present red berry pies or some kind of pie, usually representative of their great house. So, like, for the Amacondos, it'd be like red berry, but for the Anacondos or something, it'd be like blackberry. You get the point. They present their ceremonial pie, and then they feast on it. And you know what? I don't object to that tradition. In fact, I think that needs to be a tradition throughout the entire world. I'm surprised that's not a tradition in real life. You know what? That's my new tradition. That is my new tradition. If I ever get into like an important meeting with like the president or something, we're going to exchange pies, because that's how it should work. I mean, let's be honest, it's probably the friendliest gesture you can do. Sharing pie with someone? It's like literally revolutionary right there. That's like the ultimate mark of friendship. That's almost the same as a proposal, really. Let's be honest. Oh, but what if he's a cake guy? I mean, cake's okay, but pie, man. I mean, come on. So I need to do a red berry pie. I have no idea how to actually cook one, and the cooking list doesn't seem to tell us. So maybe we can figure it out by actually going to Emacondo or the Emacondo guy ourselves and talking to him. Maybe he'll be like, he'll see us coming, he'll be sitting there, he'll be expecting the traditional pie, and we won't have it, and he'll get really angry. He's like, why don't you have the red berry pie? All you need is a cooking skill of something, and this recipe book I have here. And then he'll give it to us, and we'll win. Maybe that's what'll happen. I doubt it somehow, but maybe. And I couldn't find it on the fucking recipe sheet, so this is literally our last resort without having to go to a wiki to figure it out. I'm assuming I'm too low level, which is why it's not on the sheet. But no, wait, that doesn't make sense, because the sheet also does have a bunch of information from, like, level 90. So, what's up with that? In fact, we can go in here right now and actually have a look. Like, yeah, see? Look. You can see everything here, really. Never mind. We have to set it to everything, and then we can see everything. Okay, let's see if we can find red berry. Oh god, it's gonna be a while, isn't it? We're gonna have to scroll. Can I actually just search? Can I just search by chance? Is that possible?